Alright, and here we are, just like that. We are live on YouTube with AEW Collision. Gary, good to see my brother. Welcome. Gary says, I'm looking forward for Bay to turn tonight. And earlier tonight, I had a comment from my brother Rozdog. Shout out to Rozdog, great guy. He said that he's hoping that MJF and Adam Cole do not split tonight. But of course, the split will come eventually. One day it will come, but is tonight gonna be the night of the split? That we shall see. Miss Kirk, good to see you. True, good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Happy Saturday night / Sunday morning for me. Good to see everybody. But yes, we are about to begin with the Collision taping. This should be a good episode. Ricky, good to see you. A very happy birthday to your brother David once again. Hope you guys are having a great time out there today. Good to see you, Ricky. Welcome. So we are about to begin. Collision about to start. Go on the air. This should be a good episode. Looking forward to it very eagerly. That's right. Good to see everybody. Ricky says happy AEW Collision Day. That's right. Yep. It is, it's going to be a good show tonight. There's a lot happening tonight, a lot of stuff going down, so I'm excited about the show all in all. It should be a good one. And Mustafa, great to see you. Welcome, Mustafa. Hope you're doing well. Mr. D. Singh. We got Tony in the house. Hell yeah. Great to see you, Tony. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Saturday Night Wrestling. Always a good idea, right? So let's check it out. Let's see how Collision's going to turn out to be. The card is super hyped. You know, we've got a pretty solid card. You got Samoa Joe, who's going to be going up against Gravity. Oh, FTR, by the way, on our TV screens, cutting a promo. Let's listen in, shall we? FTR on TV screens at the moment. Of course, they've got a big match ahead, so it's a big fight field tonight. Could KOR be returning tonight as Cole's backup plan? Wow. Did not think about it, actually, brother. True, did not even think about it once. So that's big. If that were to happen, oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. That would be cool. And then KOR probably would also have to play cool with MJF, I guess. You've got to be, MJF's friendship has got to be extending beyond Adam Gold, perhaps. So that's got to be exciting. That's right. Ria's Poppy Buddy Matthews with Julia Hart. That's right, Tony. Yep. The real Poppy behind the scenes, Buddy Matthews. That's right. That's interesting. Mustafa, once again, great to see you. Welcome. And here we are. Beautiful. Yeah, Buddy versus Andrade is the match that's going to kick things off. We've got a really solid card. They really go all out for every single Saturday night. It's like every single Saturday night, every single show of Collision, they treat it as a pay-per-view. Every single show is big. Of course, we got FTR versus Adam Cole MJF coming up in the main event. We've got Andrade versus House of Black's Buddy Matthews that's happening right now. Bullet Club Gold is going to be taking on Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and Vikingo tonight as well in a tag team competition. Then we've got Kira Hogan, Mercedes Martinez going one-on-one, and also we're going to get to see CM Punk's reaction to all that's transpired in the past 2 weeks. CM Punk will be reacting to it tonight, so we shall see. Rush, yeah, could happen, sure. I've seen his name popping up a couple times here and there, actually. Tonight on social media, a lot of people are expecting for him to pop up. So perhaps tonight we shall see. I love seeing Rush come back tonight on Collision, says Ricky. Yep, and just tuning in. Again, love the Collision colors, the red and the yellow. I love it. It's great. Buddy Matthews looking confident. You can already tell right off the bat. Look at Buddy Matthews. Look at Dominic. Dominic stands no chance. I mean, Buddy Matthews has nothing to worry about, and that's why he doesn't seem worried, right? Dominic stands no chance at being the real Poppy, when it comes to Buddy Matthews. He cannot. All right. But Buddy Matthews looking confident. Cool stuff. So it's a great weekend of wrestling, by the way. Tonight we are, of course, watching Collision. Tomorrow night we're going to be watching Great American Bash. So it's a great weekend of wrestling in our hand right now. Oh dear. So they have to figure out, something when it comes to India, when it comes to Collision, because they still don't stream it here, they still don't air it here. So I don't know why it's a task to watch Collision. All the other shows, they work fine on the dirt sheets, or I'm sorry, on the shady websites for me. But Collision gives me headaches. So I'm trying to tune in right now, but it kind of is freezing up for me. Anybody else who's watching it on... Oh wait, I got it. Somebody is streaming it on Twitch. Perfect. Alright. It doesn't get any shadier than Twitch, I guess. But alright, cool stuff. The match is underway right now. And we've got wow, Andrade on the ladder right now. Buddy Matthews got to go up to Andrade. Andrade with a kick to the face. Yeah, it doesn't get any more shadier than Twitch. It's great. Perfect. Nice moonsault from the ladder. Down goes Buddy Matthews. I know, true. Yes, I've got to do that. And good evening, my brother James. Welcome. Wow, I'm impressed with Andrade, says Tony. Me too, brother. Me too. The last time that I was talking to this guy, what's his name? Alberto Del Rio, and we spoke about Andrade. He said, Andrade, amigo, don't make the same mistake that I made. When we were talking about Andrade wanting to apparently quit AEW or not showing up, or the problems, the issues backstage. He said, don't make the same mistakes I made, and it seems like Andrade listened to that advice. He did not make the same mistake, and here he is back at work, and it's great to see Andrade. He's one of the best performers that AEW has. Is incredible. And once again, walking over to Buddy Matthews, grabbing him by the head, sending him head first over there to the apron. You got Buddy Matthews in trouble here. That's right. And Andrade now sliding that ladder inside. That's gonna be good. Stacking it up in the corner. I love it. I love it. All right. Buddy Matthews with a spinning kick straight to the gut. Andrade now in trouble. Buddy Matthews running over. Was about to go to the knee to the face, but Andrade getting out of the way, grabbing him from the back of the head, and sending him straight headfirst into the ladder. Stacked up in that corner over there, and now looking for a suplex into the ladder, and he does it. Buddy Matthews is down in trouble. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Cool. Julia Hart looking from behind. That's right. Poor Matthews. Tony's feeling bad for Matthews, I see. Okay. All right. Of course, this is a big match here, not just any regular match, not just a singles match. It is a ladder match for Andrade's mask. His mask is actually on the line over here. And since the very beginning, since the launch of Collision, there's been a lot of hostilities between these two people. And finally, it is coming to an end here tonight, hopefully, with Andrade's mask on the line. Let's see. Look at that. By the way, guys, I just realized this. That next Saturday, we're going to be getting a clash of titans. I guess that's a correct way to say it. But next week, we're actually going to be getting Collision versus SummerSlam. Same night, around the same time, they're going to get head-to-head. SummerSlam and Collision should be interesting next week because everybody loves Collision and people will tune into SummerSlam. So next week will be an interesting one. Yep. You're right, True. Absolutely, they do. And I can still see that AEW is still promoting Fight Forever pretty heavily. You still see them on the Tron, promoting the game. They need to get these two on the game. Absolutely, they, especially Andrade. And wait a second, Buddy Matthews is being checked by the doctor. I'm not sure if that's kayfabe, but currently being checked by the doctor as we go. I believe that's real life situation over there, because it's a ladder match. You don't want to allow your opponent, time to get to the ladder, to climb that ladder. But he did allow Andrade to do just that. The medical expert right there did something to his arm, and seems like Buddy Matthews is okay to get back to the action, and he does. He gets back to the ring, grabs Andrade, sends him to the corner with the buckle up power bomb, and down goes Andrade here. Yes, that's right. He popped his shoulder back in. That's crazy. And that's why it's so important to have a medical expert, a professional ringside for situations like these. It still blows my mind how people just pop their shoulder back in and they're ready to go back to the action and wrestle again. It's crazy. I remember the first time reading about it when Ronda Rousey did it. Ronda Rousey did it mid-match back when she was in the UFC. She popped her shoulder back in and finished the match and actually won the match. It just blew me away. Like, how do you do something like that and also get back to work in right the very next second? But Buddy Matthews doing it right now, it's crazy. Human body is a thing of beauty, is it not? That's right. And once again, Buddy Matthews now in control, grabbing the arm of Andrade, twisting it over, sending him over to the corner, and Andrade with the huge impact. He goes over the turnbuckles and down to the ringside. That's right. Beautiful. Yep, sure, yep. And we are currently in picture-in-picture. Buddy Matthews going down to the ringside area, following this. I don't know if he's wasting time right now. I would, if I was Buddy Matthews, I would be climbing up the ladder right about now, and I wouldn't be wasting time chasing Andrade to the ringside area and punishing him any further. Climbing the ladder at this moment will be the right thing to do, in my opinion. But Buddy Matthews seems to be in no hurry. He's taking his time. Okay. Oh wow, he's got a tall ladder in here, and with that ladder he hits Andrade one more time, knocking him off the apron. Andrade goes down, Buddy Matthews still in control of the match. There you are. Using that ladder very creatively to knock him out. And once again, that ladder hitting the chin of Andrade and sending him back to the mat. Andrade is down. Buddy Matthews one more time, by the way, following him down to the ringside area and settling the score with him one more time. I mean, I've got to say, Buddy Matthews is in no hurry to grab his mask. He's in no hurry to climb that ladder and win this match. For him, I believe it's more about, punishing Andrade, just pushing him to the limits, and that's what he's doing here. Look at them ringside, sending him head first into the ladder, head first into the commentator's desk. It is crazy. Look at that. And now stacking up the ladder between the ring as well as the commentator's desk. Here we are stacking up the ladder. I believe we're looking at a power bomb here, but not on Andrade. It's got to be from Andrade. Pretty sure Andrade is going to be reversing it. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh, Andrade goes chest first into the ladder. I guess he was a little bit confident. He hit Buddy Matthews with a chop to the chest. Matthews was taken aback. Andrade felt confident. He went running over to Matthews. Matthews grabbed him, lifted him up, and sent him chest first into the ladder. And Andrade went hard. He went down and he went hard. Scorpio Sky is injured again. He was supposed to wrestle on Rampage. Oh dear. What kind of an injury is it, true? Hopefully he's got to be back in time and not away for, an extended period. Any AEW star, especially right now, would hate to get injured or be out of action, considering All In is like less than a month away. Nobody wants to be injured, before the biggest pay-per-view that AEW has ever put together. So it's an exciting time, and an injury around this time, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. His knees, alright. Thanks for letting me know, True. That's terrible news. Hopefully, it's a minor injury and he's going to be back soon. But here we are. Series of elbow strikes from Buddy to Andrade. Andrade now following that up once again with an elbow strike of his own. Buddy Matthews returning the favor right away. Andrade on the apron, holding on, hanging on to the ropes, not going down just yet. Andrade looking to fly in. Buddy Matthews grabbing him and looking for a vintage RKO. But no, that's right. Andrade throwing Buddy Matthews over to the apron, the other side of the ring here. And now it is Buddy Matthews who's holding on to the ropes, holding on to dear life, grabbing Andrade from the back of the head. Andrade reversing it, grabbing Buddy Matthews and sending him headfirst into the top turnbuckle. Andrade is once again in control here, and it's so good to see that, isn't it now? Oh my goodness! Buddy Matthews turned it around so quickly, I did not see it coming. Buddy Matthews has hit Andrade with a tremendous DDT, not inside the ring, but outside the ring on that ladder that he had stacked between the ring and the table. It is crazy how much trust he had in that ladder that it's not going to fall off, that it's not going to slip away. Because, if that ladder would just slip off a few inches off that commentator's table, that move, that DDT would have actually been pretty messy. But wow, Buddy Matthews has a lot of trust on that ladder, and that's evident. They both shook a bum. That's right, sure. Both of them did. On that ladder, the steel is unforgiving. No matter if you're the one who's in, who's the punisher or who's a victim, both of them are going to be taking a beating when you go down on the ladder. Run DMG, it's good to see you, my brother. I, as always, acknowledge you as well. Good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday night. Once again, we've got a table stacked up in the corner. Buddy Matthews mocking Andrade after sending him headfirst into the table once and twice. Andrade collapsing down on the mat. That is crazy. And now it is Buddy Matthews with the ascent to the top. He is walking up. He's climbing up the ladder. Buddy Matthews is trying to retrieve Andrade's mask. And Andrade very quickly coming in here, tossing up the ladder. I'm pretty sure Andrade's going to win, right? Who expects Andrade to lose this match? He's not losing his mask. It's not happening. Buddy Matthews has got to be losing. Andrade will win this match. I do not see him losing his mask. I just don't. I really don't. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Is Andrade going to lose? That's spinning out. That's right. Yep. It was a thing. One more time, by the way. Knocking him out cold. And Andrade seems like he is feeling it. Wait. What is he? Oh, my goodness. That's why people say that Collision is the best wrestling going on right now. Now Andrade is climbing up that ladder and looks like he wants to go for a suicide. I'm going to call it a suicide dive because it looks like a suicide dive. He's got to go climb that ladder and, dive from the top of it on Buddy Matthews as he's laid out on the ladder as well. But no, Buddy Matthews is actually climbing up now. That's cool. Buddy Matthews also climbing up the same ladder as Andrade, ringside, and it seems like they're going to be battling it out on the top. Gary, good to see you, brother. He says Andrade for the win. I think so too. Buddy, don't win, says Run DMG. I'm with you. Andrade's got to win. Again, guys, for those of you who do not know, this match is for the mask. So if Andrade loses, he loses his mask, which, oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. What a move from the top of the ladder, just basically sending Buddy Matthews back first, flying into the ladder, and what an impact. What an impact. Buddy Matthews is down and out. I don't expect him to get up after that, but True says JR is supposed to call the main event tonight, apparently. That's cool. That is nice. I know, True. That's gotta hurt. Buddy Matthews is definitely not getting up after that move, and now Andrade finally with the ascent to the ladder that actually counts in the center of the ring. He is looking to climb up the ladder and retrieve that mask. Somehow, I don't know what Julia Hart is doing, but somehow I think she gave him her powers or something. But Buddy Matthews is like a walking zombie right now. Don't know if he's still alive, but he's walking and he's crawling over to Andrade right now, trying to stop him from retrieving that mask. And Andrade now barely ascending as he reaches to the top. He's barely ascending anymore. Buddy Matthews grabs him from his leg here, pulling him down and hitting him straight in the face, knee first to the face of Andrade as he came flying down from the top of the ladder, and Andrade is down and he's hurt bad. And now Julia Hart with the handcuffs. We're getting kinky, are we not? Alright, Julia with the handcuffs. She's gonna cuff Andrade up. Wow. Now if she does that, I believe in history, in wrestling, in WWE actually, we have seen somebody winning a ladder match after being cuffed to the rope, to one of the ropes. I'm not sure who did that. Was it John Cena who did that? But I believe that we've seen it. I think we've seen it in the case of John Cena. He was cuffed to the rope, one of the ropes, and he just unbuckled the rope from the corner and still climbed to the top and retrieved whatever he had to retrieve. I think it was John Cena who did it, if I'm not wrong. But I do believe, as if memory serves me right, I believe we have seen something like that happen. So we shall see. By the way, we've got Rapto, Mr. Rapto here, Oba King Rapto. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And here we are now. Andrade is off the shackle. He's off the cuff. That's good. Julia dropped the key. Yep. And now Buddy Matthews one more time here, trying to wait a second. It seems like Buddy Matthews is the one who's gonna get cuffed. Andrade here with a cuff, and he cuffs up Buddy Matthews in the corner. He does it. Buddy Matthews has nowhere to go now. He has been cuffed up, and the key is with Andrade. You gotta love that. Oh my gosh! So he's never so Buddy Matthews is stuck there for life. Andrade just threw the key to the fans over there, which means that he has nowhere to go. Oh, okay, Julia Hart now with the assistants. She's got the pliers. She's trying to cut off those cuffs. That's right, bolt cutters. What is up with Andrade and the very slow ascent to the top of the ladder? What is going on? Is he scared of heights? Because that is a very slow ascent to the top. And now Julia Hart taking matters into her own hands here, climbing on top of Andrade. If that was already not a very slow ascent, talk about this. Actually, it's funny because now with Julia Hart on his back, he's actually climbing faster than ever. And Buddy Matthews now one more time uncuffing himself, with the bolt cutters, climbs to the top. Andrade is sending him flying from the top of the ladder down to the mat. And what's going to be happening with Julia Hart is Julia Hart also on top of the ladder right now with Andrade gets, oh my gosh, a slap, 2 slaps, 3 slaps to the face of Andrade as she is on the top of the ladder with him. And Andrade grabs her hand again. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, at least Buddy Matthews was there to take the impact for the lady. Andrade just pushes her off the top of the ladder, sends her down towards the table, and Buddy Matthews comes in there right behind her to take the impact. What a gentleman. To anybody, guys, who tells you that chivalry is dead, it's a thing of the past, show them this clip from Collision. Buddy Matthews literally got up after being thrown off the top of the ladder, stood right there in front of the table to take the impact. That is real chivalry that you do not see in every single day. It's crazy. But Andrade with the victory. He retrieves the mask. He is still Andrade, the mask man. Distracted long enough, that's right, true. And good to see you, Matt, my brother. Welcome, great to see you. And Matt says, AJ, great to see you. Play-by-play is top-notch as usual. My brother, it's so lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Great to see you. Wait a second. Miro in the back. What the hell is happening here? What is going on?
Right.
Wow. Miro was being attacked backstage, but he was not going to have it. He grabs a steel chair and takes matters into his own hands. Great self-defense by Miro. Good stuff. He was just chilling backstage before he got attacked. Alright, True says the table won. The table won. That's funny. Andrade, you're right, Tony. Andrade got it. Lance, my brother, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lance says, hey, AJ, I just turned on my TV. How was the ladder? It was sweet. The ladder match was good. The ending was something. Julia Hart made it special, but the match was sweet. It was a good match. It seemed like a mid-match. It seems like Buddy Matthews, perhaps, he separated his shoulder, so he went ringside to the medical professional. and they were able to pop back the shoulder end. So if that was real, that was a little bit of a scary spot that took place mid-match, but Buddy Matthews was okay. He was able to finish the match, and that's that. Darby Allin, by the way, is looking for a fight, and that is coming after the commercial break, which means, Lance, you tuned in right in time just as we go to a commercial. That's funny. But yeah, we are now on a commercial break. Darby Allin is going to be, in the ring when we come back from the break, and he is going to be looking for a fight. So basically an open challenge featuring Darby Allin. QTV versus Miro. Yep, that's right, true. Yep, Darby here. So a big collision, as I said. Big one. We've got some incredible stuff going on. Wait a second. Let me... Yeah, here we are. Let's take a look, sorry. Alright, so here we are. So what else do we have coming up tonight? Let's take a look. Of course, this is the preview for Collision. We still have the cash fooder. This is the main event. This is the big match. We've got FTR versus Adam Cole and MJF, the main event here tonight, the biggest match. Of course, a lot of people were expecting a split to happen between the two. A lot of people say that, okay, this is the night, tonight is the night when Adam Cole is going to be turning on MJF, or vice versa. But a lot of people are expecting the split. Are you also expecting the split? Let me know. I mean, True proposed a very interesting angle that maybe perhaps we see the return of KOR this time as a backup plan for Adam Cole, which I feel is quite interesting. If it actually happens, this goes from being a team to a stable, to a faction, and that will be interesting. Any chance MJF Cole? I'm hoping that they win. By the way, we all know that next week, no matter who wins tonight, let it be FTR or MJF and Cole, the winners of this match are going to be fighting the team of Brian Cage and Big Bill next week for the championship. So, they already have the pressure on their shoulders. First, they have to go through this match, and then they've got to go through those big men, those beasts next week. So it's going to be interesting. FTR will retain the belts, says Tony. I say, well, tough contenders, tough champions. It's hard to knock them out, but MJF and Cole have become fan favorites very quickly. People actually like these two as a tag team, so I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Khan actually gives them some more time to stay alive as a tag team and even become champions. It would be interesting. For once, I must say, I love it every single time that two rivals become tag team, and that two tag team champions. The reign is always very interesting. So I'm totally in for a, tag team championship reign here for MJF and Adam Cole. Don't get Collision in Canada. 1 hour show. We've got CRB Croft here. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So Collision actually is a 2 hour show. Not 1, but 2 hours. It's a pretty cool show. A lot of people call it the best wrestling that is on TV right now. So CRB Croft, I would advise you something. If you don't get Collision in Canada, I'd say go to twitch.tv, look up AEW Collision, and you should be able to watch the show. Somebody's streaming it, and you should be able to watch it for free. So that's like one hack, or one way to watch it, if you don't have it available in your country. And True says, no, KOR to back up Cole when MJF turns. Oh, okay. Wow, so you also see perhaps the turn happening, True. Okay. Alright, cool. Ron Deary says, Cole and MJF turn on, so Tony Khan will split them. I see. The turn of the fire, so Tony Khan will split them. We shall see. I'm thinking that they're not going to get split. I'm thinking they're going to survive as a team tonight. But we shall see. Right now we are back for the commercial break. And who do we have coming up here? Oh my goodness. No way. Really? No way is this happening right now. Are you kidding me? This is really why they say that Collision is the best wrestling on TV right now. Suzuki appears out of nowhere. We got Minoru Suzuki on his way out, and he's got to be taking on Darby Allin. He's getting a fight, yeah. Oh my goodness, alright. I wasn't expecting for it to happen tonight. I wasn't expecting Suzuki to show up tonight. Darby Allin is going to regret this open challenge. I thought, okay, somebody else will show up, somebody random. Wasn't expecting a Suzuki to show up tonight. This is going to be interesting. Crazy, okay. Let's go. Let's go. You know, one of the reasons why, True mentioned this last night. Oh my goodness, by the way, Darby Allin, holy crap! Did you guys see that dive from the ring to the ringside? That was crazy. Darby Allin just flew to the outside, and it seemed to me for a second that he actually hit his head on the mat. But he was able to get right back up to his feet the very next second, so I'm pretty sure he's okay. But this guy is crazy, that's for sure. And one more time, Suzuki in trouble here. Of course, Darby Allin just taking, oh my gosh, wait a second, biting off his head, biting off his scalp. Darby Allin is not here to waste any second. He knows that every second is precious when you're sharing the ring with somebody like Minoru Suzuki, so he actually turns it up to 100 from the very first second, just giving his very best to Suzuki. Before he could even enter the ring, Darby Allin getting absolutely 100% aggressive here, and he just grabs the head of Suzuki, sends him into the ring, and goes for the cover. It's a 1, and Suzuki kicks out. After going through so much already, he kicks out. Can you believe that? Okay, one more time, Suzuki looks pissed. He looks pissed. Yeah. And I know Suzuki is, a kinky bastard. The more you chop him, the more you slap him, the more he gets turned on and gets ready to fight even further. This guy is weird as it gets, really. Weird guy. And once again, you can see the slap to the face, the elbow strikes. He's taking them. It almost feels like with every single elbow strike, Darby is digging his own grave, deeper and deeper and deeper. Look at Suzuki. Look at the face. Oh my goodness! And one elbow strike gets the job done. He knocks him out cold. Where is Nick Wayne? Does anybody know where Nick Wayne is? It's been a while. We haven't seen him this week at all on AEW programming, have we? Yeah, where's Nick Wayne at? I just watched Darby Allin, just get knocked out cold with one elbow strike by Suzuki. And I was like, Nick Wayne should be here right now to save Darby. Where's Nick Wayne at? Does anybody know? And James says, I've been getting so many ads here on YouTube. Really? Lots of ads, James. Okay, I will look into it. I'll reach out to a YouTube chat. By the way, I hope that nobody's having troubles on the chat tonight on YouTube. I reached out, and they said that if there was any problems, it should be solved. So if you guys are still getting any errors when you're trying to communicate and send chats, let me know, because that should be fixed. As far as the advertisements are concerned, I will once again reach out and see if we can limit the ads or something. That we look into, James. Also, YouTube Premium is something that I personally use, and if you guys are also annoyed of all the ads, that I hate ads, so I just got YouTube Premium. So if you guys would like to consider that option, it's a pretty cool option. You get no ads on any YouTube video, it's great. It's just 1 week, says True. That's right. I know. I know it's 1 week, but I really enjoyed his debut. I want to see more of Nick Wayne, so that's that. True says if you don't have YouTube Premium, you get ads. That's right, and YouTube ads are out of control. By the way, Suzuki here just taking off that bandage off his waist. Yeah, this guy doesn't play around, does he? A picture in picture again. Is that Harry Potter making out? What film is that? Yeah, that's Daniel Radcliffe. Whatever happened to Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe? Look at this guy. Okay, miracle workers at times. Sweet. Lance says YouTube Premium is definitely worth it. Usually live feed don't get ads, says James. Yeah, they probably must have changed something in a recent update or something, James. But I'll still look into it and try to limit the ads, yeah? Sorry about that, my brother James. Sorry about that. It sucks to get ads. I know that very well. Harry Potter grew up. You're right, True. Man, Harry Potter was the best. I still feel like a kid every time that I watch those movies, The first, second part especially, they make me feel so nostalgic. It's great. And here we are, Suzuki one more time, grabbing Darby Allin by the head, lifting him up straight before hitting him in the back with the elbow strike. And yeah, once again, picture in picture. Pizza Hut commercial. Pizza Hut started selling boneless wings. When did that happen? I had no idea. Pizza Hut is... I'm getting a Pizza Hut commercial for boneless wings. This is the first time ever that I'm seeing something like that. Okay. And Suzuki's still in control, by the way. Still doing pretty damn well. Okay. Wow. Wow, we go to a full-on commercial just like that. And what I was saying was that, James, don't worry about the ads. I'll look into it and make sure that, I can do what I can do. I mean, all that I can do, I'll do. And reach out to YouTube and see if we can limit those ads. So, once again, I apologize for the ads. Anyways, let's see what else do we have going on the dirt sheets. I hate ads. I hear you, Lance. I hate ads too. I absolutely despise them. And it's so far, I don't know if the ads are regulated or not, but some of the ads are just so absurd on YouTube that it gets weird. But okay, let's go. Since we are on commercial right now, let's go to the dirt sheets and let's see what they are talking about. So Collision results, that's happening right now. Free agent reportedly in the building of tonight's AEW Collision. They're not talking about Nick Aldis, are they? Let's see. Oh, Richard Holiday is reportedly backstage at Collision. MLW star, yep, that's right. Holiday was seen at backstage and several talents also confirmed his appearance. It's unclear if he will be a part of tonight's show or he's simply there to talk about a potential deal. So Holiday was basically a MLW guy, right, for a long time. So apparently backstage AEW, that's sweet. What else do we have going on? Okay. Fans are divided on which match should end Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar's trilogy. It's, this makes me feel that maybe they should bring back concepts such as Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday, whatever you want to call them. Those were some very, very interactive and new kind of pay-per-views. They brought something unique to the table where you could vote to pick the match stipulation, you could vote to pick the participants. Those were some fun times in wrestling where they experimented with new things. These days, we don't see a lot of experiments happening, and we don't see a lot of power given to the people anymore. So that's that. We back, James. Welcome back. That's right. We are back from the commercial break, indeed, and here we are now with the Suzuki chopping up Darby Allin over and over again. Richard Holiday used to be a running buddy with MJF. Yes, MLW back in the day. Good times. Wow, this is interesting too, actually, to think about it, Gary. What are the chances that once again he joins forces with MJF here on AEW too? That would be interesting. And here we are once again. They are trading chops. Wow, lots of aggression in the ring here. Another chop to the chest of Darby, and he just collapses down to the mat. Darby could not stand after that one. He just collapses down hard. Look at that. What is he looking to do? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I told you guys, this guy enjoys getting chopped. And he's inviting Darby Allin to chop him in the chest. And Darby... Wow. I think he caught him off guard over there with the slap to the face, following up with that possum pin over there. Suzuki going over to the corner, Darby Allin like a bullet, just colliding into Suzuki, then sending him to the other side of the ring here, to the other corner of the ring. Once again, back first into Suzuki, and he grabs Darby Allin, headlock, sleeper hold locked in. He turns him around. He's looking to finish it right now. Going for the fatality, but Darby Allin now with the reversal, just throwing Suzuki down to the mat. Suzuki getting up once again very quickly, running over to the ropes, grabbing Darby Allin from behind, sleeper hold. Darby with a reversal, sending Suzuki over, Suzuki reversal. Darby Allin with the coffin drop, Suzuki down, and Darby now looking to climb the top turnbuckle. He's looking to do it, coffin drop, and Suzuki once again was ready for Darby Allin. He was the better man over here, the faster man, and he grabs Darby. Holy crap, don't tell me that. What just happened? Wait. Oh my goodness. Did Suzuki just get the victory? Oh my, does Darby get the victory? Oh my gosh. Darby Allin is victorious over Suzuki. What just happened over here? What happened? Oh my goodness. Suzuki had a sleeper hold locked in. Darby Allin, being so flexible, was able to turn himself around and get Suzuki's shoulders down and cover him for the victory. 1, 2, and 3. Suzuki had nowhere to go. First, he had the sleeper hold locked in. Secondly, he had no idea what the heck was going on. Why was the referee tapping on the mat thrice? He had no idea. And Darby just stole the victory over there on Suzuki. Crazy victory. Did not see it coming at all. But wow, what a win here for Darby Allin. Cool. And he did it without any assistance, without any friends, Sting, Nick Wayne, none of that stuff. He did it by himself. Pretty cool. Very cool. Oh, James the Dinosaur is really... Oh. The Dinosaur along with the Christian Cage. Doesn't matter the green mask or the red mask, for some reason the Dinosaur doesn't get to excite me anymore. I don't know why, but Luchasaurus just does not excite me anymore. I used to be okay with Luchasaurus before. I used to get excited. I used to be happy to see him. But nowadays, I guess after all the back and forth with Christian Cage and Jungle Boy and everything, the whole hype about the Dinosaur, and it just kind of faded away for me. I don't get excited when I look at Luchasaurus at all now. I guess the red mask helps a little bit, but still, not enough. Not enough. Lucha Kane is dumb, says True. Yeah, I guess I was dumb enough to believe in Lucha Kane, but I feel a little bit better now, True, to hear that from you as well. I'm not the only one who thinks so, though. That makes me feel better. And here we are, Darby Allin standing alone in the ring here. Pretty cool match. He should be proud of himself. Not only did he put on a show, a great open challenge, but he actually got the job done and pinned Suzuki clean. And not everybody can do that, right? Not everybody can say something like that they pinned Suzuki clean on TV. It's crazy. Looking at the time here, we've been watching the show for about 42 minutes. And so far, it's been a great show. Really good matches so far. Still a lot of action to come. I wonder what match is going to be up next. It could... what would make me really happy is Samoa Joe versus Gravity. If that match would take place up next, I would be a very happy guy. But I feel that up next, it's going to be either Kiera Hogan and Mercedes, or it could also be the Bullet Club Gold versus Andrade, Darius Martin, and Vikingo. That could also be up next. So we shall see. Right now we're taking a look at whatever happened this past Wednesday on Dynamite. Alright. It's got to be good, True. It's got to be great. Tony Storm Sheeta on Dynamite 200. It's got to be fantastic. Alright, let's go.
Oh, fucking wrestling this week.
Guys, if you guys are hearing some curses here and there, right, on the stream, it's not me. It's the Twitch person who's streaming the show on Twitch the entire show. He's cursing, and every single time I turn up the volume, he's cursing. I don't know what the heck's happening here. But that's right, Samoa Joe coming up next. I don't know if Tony Khan is watching this, but if you are, Tony Khan, thank you for listening to me, and thanks for giving us this match up next. It is Samoa Joe versus Gravity. The match that I've been looking forward to so eagerly is actually happening next. That's right, Joe. That's right, James and True. Joe is next. He listened to me. Tony Khan is watching this right now. It's evident. Donald Sutton Luchasaurus, I've never really liked his gimmick. Lance, just like I said, I tried to believe in him. I used to get excited, or I used to be happy to see Luchasaurus. I thought, okay, he's a great guy, great wrestling abilities, he can fly around, he's pretty cool. But then he had this very long kind of storyline going on with the Jungle Boy and Christian Cage, kept going back and forth. It kind of killed it for me. It was a bit too long, a bit too exhausting, and now I just cannot get excited about Luchasaurus. I can't. Yeah, I'm with you, Lance, and True's with you. We're all here in this together. I try to like Luchasaurus, but I can't get the job done. Samoa Joe versus Gravity here. Is he gonna be able to defy Gravity, or is Gravity gonna get the best out of Samoa Joe? I love this name. I love, cliche wrestling names like these. Gravity, I don't even know, Nucleus, like weird cliche wrestling names are great. But James says R.I.P. Gravity. Yep, Samoa Joe definitely got to be defying it tonight. True says, I'm saying Luchasaurus is for letting Christian claim his title. Yep. What is Gravity looking to do? He raises his arm up. What the heck? Samoa Joe clapping out for Gravity before kicking him in the guts here, sending him over to the ropes. Gravity running around here. Hurricane Rana to Samoa Joe, and he goes down hard. Mustafa says, nice glasses. Thank you for that, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, Asia? I'm watching NXT Great American Bash tomorrow night, and what my... Oh, that's lovely, Clay. That's lovely. I hope you have a great family time, and we're going to be seeing you tomorrow as we watch Great American Bash together. It's going to be a great show. And I was talking to our brother Nautic, on Instagram just a few hours ago. And, he's not here tonight because he's helping his friend set up his house. But he said tomorrow he's going to be here for Great American Bash, and said that he's so excited. One of the reasons why he's so excited is because of the big match coming up. That is going to be Gable Stevenson's debut, in-ring debut. So a lot of claims have been made about Gable's in-ring abilities. Most of the people have said that he's not ready. Many of them have said that he has done very poorly at the Performance Center, that he looked very rough when he got involved in action last week or so. So there's a lot of critics, when it comes to Gable Stevenson. A lot of people don't expect a lot from him in the ring tomorrow night. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Is Gable Stevenson going to be proving everybody right? Or is he going to be actually performing very well and proving everybody wrong? Let me know what you guys think. But here we are. Samoa Joe, just like that, defied gravity and got the victory. Samoa Joe is victorious, guys. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, now that comment makes a lot more sense, True. You lost me a little bit over there, but now it makes sense. You're right. You're right. He is dumb. He is very, very dumb for doing that. Why would you do that, right? It's your title, a title that you've worked hard enough to earn, and you're just going to hand it over to somebody? Okay. All right. Cool stuff. Samoa Joe with a very quick victory over Gravity as expected. All right. No expectations for Stevenson here, says True. That's the majority's opinion here. No expectations for Gable at all. Oh, wait a second. What is happening? I think there was a little bit of delay before going to commercials, so the cameraman was shutting off the camera. All right, cool. So yeah. We are currently on a commercial break. By the way, guys, tomorrow night we're going to be getting a very special edition of Celebrity Family Feud, where Steve Harvey, of course, the host of the show, is going to be putting on a great episode. It's going to be a few of the male WWE stars versus a few of the female WWE stars. It's going to be male versus female teams on Family Feud tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a great show. We'll be watching it later, but... wait a second. What is this?
You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's.
Lance here with a very controversial question. Do I prefer AEW or WWE overall? I don't know. I mean, I would hate to give a very politically correct answer over here. I hate when people do that. So I would say both the shows both the brands have their pros and their cons, and I have started to give a politically correct answer, have I not? But I feel like to this question there is only a politically correct answer, and that answer would be that both the shows offer unique things, and they both have their pros and cons, and I just enjoy both the shows. I feel like that is such a politically correct answer. I hate myself for that, but that's the only answer you'll get out of me, Lance. I cannot say AEW or WWE because both the shows are good in their own ways. Some days they can have their bad days, but some weeks they can have great weeks as well. So it depends. I like to have a basically no opinion as we're tuning into a show. I'm just hoping for nothing. I'm expecting nothing. I want to be surprised and I want to be taken aback when I watch the shows. Same way that I tune into Impact Wrestling. I really don't hold any bias for or against any show. When I'm tuning in, I tune in with an empty mind, and I'm just hoping that the show excites me and gets me happy by the end of it. So that's that. But let me know, Lance, if you feel... Don't be sorry. I'm just kidding. But let me know if you have any preference when it comes to WWE or AEW or any other brand, Lance. Let me know. True says wrestling. That's right. Yep, that's right. By the way, tomorrow night, Great American Bash. I hope you're doing well, Lance. Yeah, hope you're staying strong. Okay. Lance, let's see. Tomorrow, Great American Bash, by the way, we've got a very exciting match coming up. I know that Gable Stevenson's debut is exciting, but tomorrow night we're actually getting a triple threat match for the North American title, and it's big because we're not just getting Dominic Mysterio versus Wesley, but we're getting Dominic versus Wesley versus Mustafa Ali. So it's a triple threat match, pretty big. 3 people fighting for the North American title: Dominic, Mustafa Ali, Wesley. Wesley, I believe, is kind of the underdog in this match, considering both Dominic and Mustafa Ali are main roster stars. So Wesley automatically, I believe, becomes the underdog, and I'm hoping that he doesn't win tomorrow night. And I feel like it's gonna be Dominic. No way is Dominic not retaining the title, so early into his reign. He has to be retaining it. He cannot lose it tomorrow. It's not happening. By the way, we've got Time Energy here. Good to see ya. And Time Energy say MJF turns full babyface. Wow. Okay, so is it actually happening? Is MJF actually turning babyface? Is his parents finally going to be proud of having MJF as their son? Or is his mom going to continue absolutely regretting not taking birth control pills that night? I don't know, but we shall find out if MJF turns face or not. I think that's a very, very, very hard thing to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know in wrestling. You just don't know. So we shall see what happens. In the main event tonight. And TLD, good to see you, brother. Welcome. Lance says, I like AEW better, even though I know it has its flaws. Exactly. And that's the exact answer that, I would have given as well. It's like, okay, AEW can have better wrestling, but still, it can also have its flaws that sometimes WWE does not have, or if they have, AEW covers it up. So it's both of them, pros and cons. By the way, James here with the AEW chant, so the answer is clear. Gary says, Celebrity Family Feud or 1883 Yellowstone story. Oh, wait a second. I have not heard about 1880. I hope I'm not offending you, Gary. But, I have not heard about 1883 Yellowstone story. What is that? Is that a show? Oh, it's a show on USA. I'll have to check it out, brother. It looks interesting. I'm just looking at it right now. It looks pretty interesting. I will check it out for certain. Thanks for that. By the way, here we are with CM Punk.
All day locker room.
What is in the bag? And explain that.
Is that a snake? Did he borrow a snake from Jake the Snake? Let's get some water. I know, Time Energy. Sorry about that. I had to bring in his parents. Sorry. What is happening? What is happening here? Wow. Earlier, whenever I listened to CM Punk cutting a promo, I was like, wow, this guy's great at cutting promos. When he's cutting a promo, people shut up and they listen. And now, after watching Cody Rhodes doing his matching on Raw week after week, I don't know who's the better promo cutter. Is it Punk or is it perhaps Cody Rhodes? Either ways, I would love to see these two in a battle of promos, in a battle of words one night. I don't know if it'll ever happen. You know, they are like in the polar opposites companies right now. CM Punk with AEW, Cody with WWE. So it's hard to happen, but I would love to see these two in a war of words in the ring. Let me know what you guys think, by the way. Who is the better promo cutter out of the two, CM Punk or Cody? He's got the bag. What is it?
That's the funny thing about responsibility, Tony Schiavone.
Take it out, CM Punk.
Sometimes you gotta wake up and do some things that you don't want to do.
I like that. True says it'll happen when Cody returns to AEW. So True is certain that it's gonna happen, that he will return eventually.
Maybe we'll know by the end of the night. I don't know.
You think it's the title? True.
What's in the bag?
He thinks the title, okay. Neither one of them. Just, oh wow, wait, it's like neither one of them. So who is the best promo cutter according to you, TLD? What do you think? Let us know. Interesting.
I think Ricky Starks is a cheater, and I think since I've been back, he's mistaken my kindness for weakness. And when I came back, holding this very safe red bag in my hand, I said I wasn't going to be nice anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, this is me. Not being nice anymore.
Oh shit.
If that's actually happening, True, if that's the title in the bag,
Oh shit.
is it really happening?
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness, there it is. It's True. Wow.
This title has my name on it. Not because I deserve it, but because I earned it.
Well, I guess MJF now has a lot more things to worry about than the Tag Team Championship, or than Adam Cole, or than FTR. He's got a lot more things to worry about now that CM Punk has brought back his title. And what is he going to do with this championship? Is he going to wear it every single time that he comes out? Is he going to be a self-proclaimed champion? Basically, I feel like we're kind of getting a deja vu from 2011 when CM Punk came back with his title that he never lost, that he walked out of... Wait, what is he doing?
And now it's got my symbol on it.
Oh my goodness! No way! Okay, you know what? I will say this. I would have liked a red X better. I don't know if he could not find a red spray can or what happened there, but I would have liked a red X better than the black. But I guess it gets the job done. I don't know. Whenever I think of CM Punk, I think of red and white. But okay. Cool.
Wrestling career on.
But this is quite iconic right here. Yeah, Gary, I'm with you. Definitely wishes of the NWO Punk World Order. Hell yeah, PWO. This is crazy.
Title is mine. It belongs on Collision.
Oh my goodness.
The title is not stolen. Unlike my catchphrase, I am the real world's champion.
Wow. Okay, threw some shots over there as well. Unlike my catchphrase, the best in the world. Was that a shot at perhaps Shane McMahon? I don't know, but yeah, he says that he is a real world champion. And coming out here is Ricky Starks. Punk talked about this on the first show. I see MJF is calling Nick Khan already, says Tony. Yep. Wow, crazy. So the AEW title is now the Elon. Oh, that is fun. That is hilarious, James. Did not see it coming, but James says, okay, so he's promoting the new Twitter with his title. Yeah, that is hilarious. Love it. Maxwell is going to be ticked off, says Tony. Absolutely. I'm guessing the show fell short of the sellout, says Gary. Wait a second. Ricky Starks came out, went back, and now coming out again here with the grand entrance, the lights, the Tron, everything. But it's good to see Ricky Starks kind of getting that this big of a a feud, this big of a push. It's great. He deserves it, And it's fantastic when they use veterans the correct way. This is how they should be using veterans. You know, just putting them in programs with up-and-coming talent. Using Punk in this incredible feud with Ricky Starks is the right thing to do. Not only does it put the spotlight on Punk, who is also now a champion, he also has a title to carry around now, but also you put in the spotlight on Ricky Starks, who so deserves it. So it's great. This is great booking indeed. They use the internet as a crutch for their promos and nostalgia as a catchy hook, says TLD. That's true.
The main event, Jey Uso?
You know, that was a great old story you told there. He's kind of sold on gold right now. And the way I agree. See it, regardless of how you feel about things, you would have done the exact same thing. I beat you before you could ever bite me, pal.
Wow.
Would you hold in? Listen, get this shit out here. Would you?
Do you say get this shit out?
Wow. Look at that. This guy is not holding back finally. That's right, Tony. The rig has come back to Collision. Nice pair of sunglasses, by the way. Really cool.
Standing here right now, honestly, not only am I the real world champion, but I'm also the face of Collision.
To be honest with you, when he split, from Powerhouse Hobbs, I thought, okay, so Hobbs is going to be the star. And this guy will be struggling a little bit. But a look at how times have changed. We don't usually get to see Hobbs a lot anymore. But look at who's the star now. Ricky Starks coming out as a total star. Crazy. But I guess splitting was the best thing that he could have done. Good for him.
Is a win, and that title should belong to me, to moi, to Ricky Starks.
Wow.
To the man.
Wow. Look at that. And with that being said, we got my brother, my man, the great one, Broman, in the house. Good to see you, Broman. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And he says, damn, forget about Collision. How's it going, AJ? Broman, it's going well. Sunday morning, waking up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., watching some good old wrestling, enjoying this promo between Punk and Ricky Starks. Life couldn't be better. It's great. Broman, good to see you. Welcome. Wow, look at that. The fans with a chance. BRB off rat, says James. That sucks. Sorry about that, brother. Once again, Broman, welcome.
Fan chants, how dare
Wow, look at that. And once again, if you're confused about what's happening here on TV at the moment, we've got CM Punk with his own World Championship, the title that he never lost, and he has just spray painted an X over that belt. I mean, MJF is... wait a second. I mean, MJF is there. Why won't he just come out? I know, true. I guess he's not coming out because, he knows that this is about Punk and Ricky. He doesn't want to get involved and get his hands dirty right now. He has other things to take care of. But it's crazy. I mean, if you are MJF, the world champion, it's got to be so overwhelming. First of all, you've got, a friend in Cole who'll be an absolute backstabber for sure, right? And he wants your world championship. Then you got FTR and their tag team titles. He's on your target. And then you've got CM Punk, who also is claiming to be the world champion. I mean, MJF, it's hard to be MJF. Let's just say that. It's hard. It's not easy to be the world champion.
You're right.
Okay.
We have a match. We're going to have a special guest referee. It is somebody from my past. Perfect.
Let it be Colt Cabana.
At the champ.
Oh, dear.
I absolutely deserve a shot at the champ.
Wow.
You got it. Looks like we have a match next week on Collision in Greenville, South Carolina. How about that?
Oh, I get it.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So next week we're gonna get on Collision a big match between Ricky Starks versus CM Punk.
Tell him who the special guest referee is going to be. I'd be honored to. Next week, Greenville, Collision, live on TV.
If the referee turns out to be Colt Cabana,
Ricky, the Dragon, Steve.
oh my goodness! Whoa! Oh, okay. That's big. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as the special guest referee in this match is incredible. Wow. They really got a big get over there. Pretty big get in Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This is big. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's right, James. It's crazy.
Where's the MJF and
That's right. Holy shit. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is on.
It's true. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is going to be serving as a special guest referee for the The match is for the championship, by the way. So, if I was MJF, I would be pretty offended because, I should be the one that people should be talking about. My championship should be the world championship that people should be chasing. But instead now Ricky Starks here does not, who actually wants this world championship. He's considering this to be the world title. And that to me is a threat, is a fake. And I would want to go after it. So I believe once Punk is done with Ricky Starks, I think MJF will be coming up for him, for certain. And let's see what else do we have here. James with the Ricky Starks, that's right, Tony. Another WWE legend on AEW, says Tony. Another wrestling legend here in AEW, indeed, brother. And True says, the building looks full to me. Steamboat as the referee, that's right. The building looks packed as well to me. I don't know what's the actual, ticket sales are like, because... even in cases that the building is not sold out, the cameramen and they do the trick in a way that they don't really show you the part of the building that's not full, and they only kind of focus on the part that is full. So strategic, way of presenting the show, of course. But to me, so far from what I've seen, also it looks pretty full. Live from the XL Center. I did not know Bailey and Ricky Starks were the best pals, says Tony. Really? Wait a second. I have no idea that it ever... But you know what? Clay is going to be very happy to read that, Tony. That's for certain. And Clay says, I wonder how old Bailey is. Okay. Clay says, I will be watching Celebrity Family Feud tomorrow night. Me too. It's going to be a good show. Tony says, President Nick Khan is livid. And Chairman Mr. McMahon is furious. Wait a second. Wow, because of Ricky? Because of Ricky, you think? Well, I don't know, actually. It's funny you mentioned that, because it depends if they're furious or not. It depends on if Ricky Steamboat actually is on a Legends contract. Does anybody know if he's on a Legends contract? Let's see. So it's funny because I just Googled, Ricky Steamboat Legends contract. And I get this article from the 9th of May, 2023. This is the article that I get, which says, WWE Legends turns down AEW job. Wrestling icon explains why he knocked AEW's job offer back. And you see a picture of Steamboat here. It says, wrestling legend Ricky Steamboat has revealed he turned down the opportunity to become a road agent for AEW, as he does not want to be on the road anymore, is what he says. So it says, believe this or not, I was already asked to come on board with AEW, is what Ricky Starks said back in May, in the capacity of a road agent. No reflection on them, great company and everything, and don't get me wrong, the pay was going to be great, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to get off the road, says Steamboat. So he says, Steamboat 70 has appeared for AEW in the past, serving as a guest timekeeper for the House of the Dragons episode, which was of course sponsored by Game of Thrones episode of Dynamite. He also turned down an opportunity to appear in Ric Flair's last match last year, though he ended up teaming with FTR against Brock Anderson, Jay Lethal, and Nick Aldis in November, the first match since 2010. So Ricky Steamboat apparently was offered to become a road agent, which he turned down, and Ricky Starks, of course, is going to be here as a special guest referee. One night only, I'm assuming, because he basically said that he doesn't want to be a full-time, guy. He doesn't want to be on the road. So I'm assuming next week when he shows up, it's a one-night affair, one-night thing only. The Ass Boys love Shawn Michaels, Gary. You know it, brother. You know it. And the Ass Boys in the ring right now. We've got James here says, this is not the first time Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has been on AEW. He was the one on the show. I was at live last year when Omega made his return. I think I remember James being live over there as well for the House of Dragons or for the Game of Thrones sponsored a special episode. I remember that very well. Yeah, James, that's right. That's sweet. If Steamboat was still under contract, he wouldn't come. No, if he was under a Legends contract, he would, I believe, be allowed to show up, because under a Legends contract, I believe you still get to, if I'm not wrong, you still get to, get bookings from elsewhere. You can still appear on other companies, other promotions. It's just that you cannot sell merchandise or other stuff elsewhere, but you can still appear in other companies, if I'm not wrong. Because Booker T has done it in the past. While he was under a contract with the company, he appeared for PCW Ultra itself and a few other promotions. And I've seen other wrestlers do it as well. Kurt Angle also mentioned it, I believe, in the interview that we did. So you can still do, you can still take bookings from other people. So for meet and greets, at least for meet and greets, you can. Now for wrestling or for being a special guest referee, that I'm not too sure. But for meet and greets and for appearances, for promos and stuff, you can do that. So yeah. But here we are once again in picture. But of course, you've got the people talking all over social media and stuff about Steamboat. Big announcement. Next week's Collision is going to be definitely great television. Looking forward to it. Let's see, what else do we have here? James says, Jay White looking thin today. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, very much. It's almost like we're looking at him in 2D, brother. That's right. That's funny. But I'm just looking at the reviews or the comments from the people on online on Reddit, and everybody says this is generational. How the F is cardboard stand is perfection? How is it perfection? That's funny. 75 abs. Vikingo casually putting on Clinic in the picture-in-picture. That is funny. Justin Roberts is becoming one of my current favorites. Yeah, that's right. Viking is another level, man. Yep. Even if we're in picture-in-picture right now, they are doing a great job. They're not holding back. Jay White looks looks the same every single week. Says true. Yeah, he already looks thin, yeah? That's funny. And here we are. Back into the ring over here. That's sweet. Viking in trouble. Guys, I've got to give you a little heads up. I just realized yesterday that I told you about, the visa and all the stuff, the paperwork that was happening for me for the U.S. visa. So that actually is happening next week. So I will be traveling actually for that very same reason. So next week will not be here for Dynamite as well as for Thursday. I did say that that we will be doing Thursday night starting next week, but we will have to postpone it until the week after, because next week, Wednesday and Thursday, I will not be here. So yeah, but I will stay in touch with you guys. I'll message you and stuff, but just a little heads up in advance that Wednesday and Thursday, I will not be here. So I hope you guys enjoyed Dynamite and Impact / ROH, but I'll see you first Monday. And, because... wait a second. Oh, okay. Viking is still in trouble, by the way. So, yeah, just like I said, next week, Wednesday and Thursday, yeah, sorry about that. But because of the visa stuff, because of, finally, I've got the appointment with the embassy. So, yeah, that's that. But here we are. Oh, my goodness, Vikingo, by the way, with a beautiful dodge over there. The way he just went flying over to Vikingo, and Vikingo, the way he dodged that was crazy good. Incredible. So there is a slight chance that I will be here on Thursday, to do ROH and Impact. I will let you guys know, if we're going to be doing it. But for now, just consider it a no. But there's a slight chance that I might do it. So I'll message you guys in advance if I am back in time and if I can actually do the show. So I'll let you guys know. But Wednesday at Dynamite for certain, I will not be here. So I apologize for that. But here we are once again. We got a big elbow strike to the daddy ass boys. He went flying down. Nice roll up, big kick to the head. The ass boys are in trouble. Big trouble. Let's drink some water. Actually forgot to get my cup, so I only have a bottle here, so I'm just... Wait a second. James with a big, oh my god, what's happening here? Vikingo is gonna go for a crazy maneuver on the top. Holy crap. Wow. The way that this skyrocketed Vikingo down to the ringside and all three men was crazy. Vikingo is made of something else. Insane. But beautiful move over there. This show is amazing, and one of the reasons again why people keep saying every single week that Collision is the best wrestling on TV, and I feel tonight again, this week again, Collision takes the crown, they take the trophy. One more time, Collision has turned out to be the best wrestling show on TV even this week. Better than Raw, better than SmackDown, better than Dynamite, or even Rampage in my books. Collision takes the gold again. Let me know, what do you think? What show was the best for you? But I feel like for me, Collision has been the best one. Oh dear, really? Oh, I see it now. Hopefully he's gotta be okay. Wow. It's crazy. It seems okay, he seems alright. And with that being said, the Ass Boys get the victory. Cool. Bullet Club Gold here. Get the victory. And look at Jay White. He looks happy. He's posing. He's smiling. Good stuff. But Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, and Juice Robinson were able to get the job done, of course, with some assistance from Jay White in spirit. But they got it done. Wrestling-wise, Collision. I agree, True. Absolutely. You just noticed the cardboard? I thought that True was trying to be funny when he said that, this guy Jay White looks the same every week. I thought, okay, True here with some hate for Jay White, but okay, you just noticed it. Yeah, he looks like he's in a 2D world tonight. He looks thin. That's right, James, the sweet match. What else do we have coming up? Let's take a look at the preview again here tonight. What do we have here? So, of course, this match is still to come. The Tag Team Championship match. We're done with the Andrade Mask match, the ladder match. We're done with the Tag Team match. We're done with the Samoa Joe versus Gravity one as well. Kiera Hogan, Mercedes Martinez still to come. That's yet to happen. CM Punk reaction also happened. So we're pretty much done with everything now tonight, yeah? There's got to be more to it. No, we still have about a good chunk of time left, about 43 minutes or so to go before the show's got to be over, so we still have some time left. Let's see, Battle of the Carpet Munchers is next. With the Battle of the Carpet Munchers, am I missing something? What's happening? Wait. That's why I said he's looking awful thin tonight. I know, I got that, James. Usually I'm the one who's very late when it comes to jokes. I don't get jokes very easily. It takes me a minute, but I got one yours, so it was funny. It's funny. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have coming up? I just want to take a look at the dirt sheets and see if there's something else up there. So let's go back. Charlotte Flair. Wait a second. Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan reportedly out of planned roles in Mildred. Oh, it's in a biopic. Okay, that's crazy. I guess that's going to be heartbreaking for the two, but for wrestling fans, I guess it's a good thing, because had they been casted for the biopic, they would be away from wrestling again. So I guess it's a good thing for us wrestling fans, or for those who care about Charlotte or Liv Morgan. It says, so basically, Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair have been replaced. They were supposed to be playing Brooke's legendary opponents, June and Clara, and they have been replaced now. That's crazy. Wait a second. Now that's insane. That is, holy crap, insane. Wow. Byers will be played by Camille. Oh my goodness. And Tony will be portraying Clara. Now that is crazy. The fact that they were replaced, the fact that Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan were replaced in this biopic, not just by any other actor or actress, but instead by fellow wrestlers, is just an ouch, right? It's an ouch. So that's crazy. Wow. Okay, so let's see. True says lesbian battle is up next, AJ. Okay, is like cardboard cutters a thing, like a phrase for lesbian battles? Okay, I had no idea, True. Thanks for enlightening me over there. As I say, I learn a lot every single time I'm talking to you guys and doing the watch-alongs. True has taught me a lot of these things. Funny. Thank you for that. Let's see what else do we have here. Part-time wrestler Logan Paul set for a boxing return in October. Does anybody care? Well, okay, but he's again going to be wrestling in October, boxing in October apparently. Becky Lynch reportedly once turned down a gimmick idea currently being used by a WWE star. This is interesting. What gimmick idea? Oh. Wow. That's crazy. So that's I feel like that's crazy. So it says, we know that Shotzi shaved her head bald, and later on social media she revealed that she did it because she was trying to support her sister, who also is battling a very unfortunate disease at the moment and is trying to recover and fighting hard. So in order to support her in her fight against the disease, Shotzi, in support, shaved her head bald on TV. But now it seems like, according to the latest episode of Wrestling with Freddie, WWE is right to apparently approach Becky Lynch with the same gimmick that Shotzi is currently using, and Becky turned it down. She said no to it. It's crazy. So the writer apparently was dating Becky Lynch at one point, and the writer told her, "What if you shave your head and act like you're a breakdown?" And Becky says no. She just said no. So they thought that it was a cool idea, but Becky said no, so she was not ready to do it. That's crazy. That is insane. Now, one day, if this idea was later on pitched to Shotzi, who said yes to it because she must have found it to also be a way to support her sister in the battle. So that's that. Pretty cool to know that this idea was actually first introduced to Becky Lynch, who said no, who was not comfortable doing this. Again, you have got to be very, very passionate, and you've got to be very hungry to do something like this, right? For a lady to shave her head bald is not an easy thing to do. You really have to be fully into it. You really have to be very, very hungry for it. And that Shotzi is. She's hungry, of course, for success in wrestling, which she hasn't really enjoyed a lot of in the WWE, I feel. But also she wanted to support her sister. So it's a great way, a win-win for her. Absolutely. Kara is absolutely beautiful, says James. I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Mercedes Martinez is definitely winning this match without a problem. She's going to be winning it. So tomorrow night, by the way, I just came to know about this, just read about it, but Mustafa Ali is going to be wearing a Captain America-inspired ring gear at Great American Bash. And Mustafa Ali's story still, to this day, it just blows me away. Because how does somebody go from being on such a bad side of things, right? From calling out the company on social media, being punished for it, being off TV for months, then being punished for it, making a whole mockery out of on TV, and then, being given championship opportunities, being treated right, being introduced to NXT, and now fighting for the North American title. I mean, Mustafa Ali's story is crazy, but in a good way. Really good way. Very cool. Alright, once again, we go to picture-in-picture over here. And I've got to be so grateful to these people on Twitch, by the way, who are streaming the whole show, for free and on here on Twitch. It's great, and I can see there's like in the actually particular stream that I'm watching on Twitch, you've got two people who are co-streaming the show, with the show being displayed on the screen as well. And the guys are not talking, like they're just sitting there. They're not talking. Why do you have two people over there if you guys are just not going to talk and just show the show? Why two people if only one or zero people can do it? It's funny. All right, so yeah, that's hilarious. Getting a commercial break right now for, I believe, one of the Samsung phones, the foldable phones. I think the foldable phones have kind of become a regular thing now. A lot of people, you see them around carrying these foldable phones. I don't know, guys. Have you bought into the whole gimmick of foldable displays and foldable phones? Because I feel like it's just a gimmick, and that's about it. I cannot get excited about a foldable phone when I know it's not gonna last me, more than 6 months. I'm gonna break it, or something's gonna happen. I will not be able to use a foldable phone. It just won't be a practical thing for me. But let me know if you guys are into it yet. Don't forget, everybody. Oh, thank you for that, James. I forget to say it. Thank you for that. Anybody who's watching it for the first time ever, make sure you hit the subscribe, the follow, the thumbs up, support any way you can. Thank you, James, for that reminder. Thank you. You guys are lovely. Thank you for that once again. And by the way, in the actual match, Hogan is in trouble. Mercedes is doing pretty damn well. Big blow to the back as she actually has Hogan on the second rope. She's got to go for the big one. She grabs Hogan. Hogan now with the reversal and a possum pin on Mercedes. Mercedes with a kick out. And with that being said, we go to a full-on commercial break. A full commercial break is upon us. Crazy. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. So let's go to a very mainstream. This is funny because the Sun actually does, reports on WWE News, and they actually pick on the very cheesiest stories, and their reporting on wrestling is absolutely funny. Let's take a look. What have they reported? There's always got to be Mandy Rose. Whenever you open Sun's WWE, page for news, there's always Mandy Rose on the front and the center of their page. Look at that, Mandy once again. It is hilarious. Get well soon. Rey Mysterio injured in botch move with WWE match called off on live TV. Does anybody know if this was actually a part of the plan or was it actual real life? Does anybody know about this? Let me know if you do. This is interesting. Road to success. I'm a WWE legend with 23 million pounds in career earnings, but I was a used car salesman before I got my big break. Oh, big show. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, here we are back from the commercial break finally, and Hogan's still fighting on here. She actually has the upper hand. The tables turned around, I believe, and we went to a commercial break. But Mercedes now with a big slaps here to the chest, and she picks up Kiera Hogan. She feels like she was going to go for the body slam. Kira slips away now with the possum pin on Mercedes. Following that up with a kick to the back and a kick to the back of the head. Mercedes going down hard to the mat over here. She seems like she's lights out cold over here right now. And Hogan has her where she wants her. Wow. Yes, James. So he had the surgery last week. But he's back home now and he's recovering well, so that's great. And he had a successful surgery, so it's great. 77 years old, Vince McMahon. Finally, I believe he should rest and just chill at home and just enjoy life. He doesn't have to show up to work, but I'm pretty sure next week itself he's gonna be back at work and he's gonna be back working and screwing people over and the regular stuff. SummerSlam is coming up, and I'm quite sure that he's going to be there for SummerSlam. There's no way that Vince McMahon is not there for SummerSlam. But here we are now with Mercedes with a victory, and still not letting go of Kiera Hogan, just cutting off her oxygen over there. She's just not letting go. That's right, James. Mercedes here with a victory. Wait a second. What do we have here? Who is coming out? Is somebody coming out? Oh my gosh, there you are. Statlander right there. Cool. Yeah. Is Statlander distracted checking on Kiera Hogan and pays the price for it? Mercedes Martinez with a title shot straight to the head of Statlander. She gets knocked out cold, and now Mercedes grabs her title and raises it up. I guess we all know exactly what she wants, that title. Yep. And now with Willow Nightingale coming in here. Willow Nightingale is such a big get for AEW. Of course, she's one of the ladies who was a regular on Dark, but just seeing her passion, her determination, she got recruited. And it really takes a lot of talent and lots of, I would say, trust, right? To get recruited, to go all the way from being on a rookie on Dark to actually being recruited and being a regular on AEW TV. I've interviewed and I've spoken with a lot of people, a lot of women and men who appeared on Dark and Elevation, and they were all hopeful that one day or the other Tony Khan would recruit them, would hire them, and it hasn't happened to either one of them. Not even one of those guys have been recruited, and they're still fighting, they're still struggling, on the indie scene, and they're still trying to make a name for themselves. Yeah. It's crazy. Not everybody gets a shot like this. It's great. But Willow Nightingale deserves a shot for sure. Next week, we're going to get Jericho and Takeshita teaming up. It's going to be an exciting one. We've got Jack Perry here, who's going to be going face-to-face with Jerry Lynn. Dynamite 200 is going to be a great episode. But sadly, it just hit. Oh my gosh, wait a second. No way. I just realized it. Oh my god, I just realized. Holy crap. No. Oh dear. I just realized it. Let me check the dates again. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. No, true. You know when I said that I'm not going to be here Wednesday? I did not even realize that it's Dynamite 200. Now I'm realizing it. Don't tell me that. Oh my goodness, I really will not be here. Yeah, I will be traveling around the city. I'll literally be on the flight when the show will be on the air. It's an early morning flight for me. Oh goodness, that is so bad. Why? Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoy Dynamite 200. Let me know how do you like the show. Sadly, I will not be there to be able to watch it live, but hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Crazy, that's crazy. Out of all the dates that I could have gotten, I got this date. Okay, but this date is not something that I got like yesterday. It was a date given by the embassy to me like 270 plus days ago. So it's their fault, not mine. But that's that. Yep. All right. So still commercial break going on. What time do we? Well, okay, we've got about 29 minutes left before the show's got to be over. So are we going to be going straight to the main event now? I hope so. I hope so. Because as per their preview, there's only one match left now. There's FTR versus Adam Cole and MJF. So only one match left on paper. Hopefully we do go to the main event now. Let's see, just catch a replay. True. Yes, that's right, brother. That's the only thing that I can do. No, but what's fun is that to be able to watch the show live with everybody. That's what is really fun. So it's unfortunate that I won't be here, but what can we do? So it's an early morning flight, and I will be at the embassy. And I'll be back late at night. So that's why I said, maybe Thursday also won't be possible because I'll be back late at night and, ROH starts at 4 in the morning. So it might be hard. So that's why I said if I'm back in time and I'm feeling good, we might be able to do ROH still. But if I'm like back late and I'm feeling totally exhausted, then we might not be able to do ROH. So that's why I said ROH maybe, but Dynamite absolutely not because I'll be, on the flights. That's that. Welcome back, James. Welcome. We missed you. Great to see you. Once again, we are currently on the commercial break. What do you think, James? Are we going to be getting the main event next, or is there something else coming up? Is there going to be a filler, a promo, a backstage interview, anything? Let me know. What is this, a Subway commercial? Yes, it is. Wow. Really? They're slicing the meat fresh now. Okay. That's nice. Because earlier, I remember, a Subway usually has everything already sliced up and ready to go when you go to get your order or place your order. Now, as per that commercial break, they're slicing it fresh in front of you. So that's new. Okay. I had no idea. Over here, the Subway that we still get is not sliced fresh. It's already prepared. So you just go and you place the order. Oh, it's time for the main event? Okay, true. I guess I'm on a delay right now because I'm still on the commercial break. Let's go. It's funny that, it's almost time for the main event, or it's time for the main event, and I am here talking about Subway. Cool. I'm still on a commercial break. Let's go. Here we are, finally back from the commercial. This feels good. Good stuff.
Your Collision main event is a tag team match.
Heck yeah. It is time for the main event indeed, true. That's right. That's right. What is the best non-spicy food to try in India? James, my brother, I will show you the picture right now, and you've got to try it. Like, I literally had it 2 days ago. So, really. Just like, whenever you go to an Indian restaurant next, try this. It's great. You'll see no other wrestling streamer talking about food or you know, stuff like this, by the way. This is it. So you gotta try this. It's dal makhani. It's fantastic. You've gotta try it. It's not spicy. It's great. And this is how you spell it, basically. This right here. Write it down if you want. Pause the video. Write it down. It's great. If you have not tried it yet, try it. It is fantastic. And anyways, we've got Gary here, my brother, says Baby is going to be turning on tonight. And you can see Baby in full force here. Matching jackets, matching wipe, matching hype. These guys are coming out to the ring to determine to become the new tag team champions. Let's see if that's going to be happening. Tony says Dasha may be a good ring announcer for AEW, but she's no Samantha. I know Tony has got a lot of love for Samantha. Samantha, a PCW original, PCW Ultra ring announcer because before she became a WWE ring announcer, but really talented for sure. Dasha is only gonna get better with time. I feel like she's still kind of new. You know, she's still learning the ropes. She's gonna get, you know, better with time. Just give her some time. You know, with wrestling, the thing about wrestling is that you need personality. It's not just any show. It's not just any, you know, program where you go on there and if you're able to speak well, you know, you get the job done. In wrestling, you need personality. That's one of the reasons why that guy, Kevin Patrick, I still don't like him because I feel like he doesn't have the personality for wrestling. And when it comes to Dasha, I see it a little bit. I think she's going to get better with time. But you're right, true. She's looking good. She's looking fantastic. She's looking fine. That's for certain. Screenshot. James says beautiful. Good stuff. Yeah, dal makhani and have it with butter naan. You know naan, right? So dal makhani, have it with butter naan, and you're gonna thank me, James. Like really, have it. Have it tonight. You're gonna have a good time. All right. Anyways, here we are. Dax Hardwood, Cash Wheeler coming out here. We've got the FTR, the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Perhaps the biggest title defense for these two right here in AEW. The biggest. You're right, James. So Renee is on a whole different level. Renee already knows this business inside and out. She's great. I believe, if I'm not wrong, that when she was with the WWE, she was offered to compete once. If I'm not wrong, I do believe that I read it somewhere that she was offered to actually get physical in the ring here and there, but to which she said no, she did not want to be physical. So I feel like that was a good decision on her part. She maintained her class by not getting physically involved. So that's that. They are booing FTR, says true. That's wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going to be happening here. They kiss their titles goodbye. So far, MJF and Adam Cole look cool together. They're talking, they're chatting, they're communicating. The referee's holding the titles up. We've got, how much time do we have left? We've got about 22 minutes left. This match is about to begin. 22 minutes on the clock. Hopefully no commercials. This should be a great main event. Let's go, guys. All right. Let's go.
That's a hell of a dueling champ.
What are they chanting? I cannot hear it. Anyways, we got Dax here, just rolling out. Oh, he's going to be starting the match, it seems. Cash Wheeler on the apron. Dax gets in here. It is Dax and Adam Cole who are actually going to be opening this match. We got FTR chants here from Run DMG. I like that, Run DMG. So everybody expects a turn tonight, right? Everybody expects MJF to turn on Adam Cole or Adam Cole to turn on MJF. So you expect a split tonight. I feel like it's not going to happen. I feel like these two are actually going to win. I think they're going to become the tag team champions, but we shall see. Here we are, Adam Cole. Yeah, I'm a little too optimistic sometimes, am I not? Double clothesline, FTR was a chant. I see FTR was a chant. Okay, that's sweet. Thanks for that, True. Thank you for letting me know. You're ahead of me. And, alright. Awaiting the double clothesline now. Let's go. It's so unfortunate that I'm watching somebody else's stream on Twitch who's streaming the show, and even they are on a tape delay. So I just cannot dodge these tape delays no matter what happens. Another interesting question. What's your favorite drink? I think that's a great question. I think that's a great question. Before I talk about my favorite drink, I will say that soda is bad for you. I used to have soda a lot, especially when I was in America. I am not very proud to say this, but I used to have like Pepsi or Coke quite often, like at least once a week. And it was not a good thing and not a good decision. So I cut soda off, and I haven't had a sip of soda ever since 2017 or so, I believe. 2017, 2018. So it's been about 5-6 years. And that was the best decision that I could have made. But my favorite drink, I would say, this also is not a very good, confession, but double chocolatey chip frappuccino. I feel like such a kid when I say this because it's such a cheesy name, but double chocolatey chip frappuccino from Starbucks. If you guys have not tried it, try it. That was my go-to drink. And it is not a proud confession, but holy crap, they make some good double chocolatey chip frappuccino. My mouth's watering right now. So, just go to the Starbucks, order a big venti size, and it's a great day. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I feel so awkward admitting to it, but that's right. Anyways, MJF and Cole going off strong here. Dax drags Cash Wheeler from behind. Is he gonna go for the tag? Stopped him from, rebounding onto MJF and Adam Cole. That was smart. Grabbing him from behind. And let's see, what is a big non-alcoholic drink in India? So James, you're never gonna be hearing anything about alcoholic drinks because I know nothing about that stuff. So I would say the big non-al. You know what? Chai, tea. Tea is like a thing that I would probably. I'm assuming it's not. Actual statistics. I'm assuming that at least 90% or 99% of Indians drink tea every single day. In the morning, in the evening, they run on tea. So tea is a big thing here. And, tea was one of the reasons, if I'm not wrong, why the British loved India so much. They loved the tea in India. They loved it. And, it was also one of the biggest trade stuff back in the day over here. They used to trade tea in and out of the country. So tea is a very big thing over here. And anyways, let's see. We got MJF now one more time grabbing Dax, putting him down. Was going to go for the elbow strike. Dax running out of the way to safety. And MJF reminding him that he was just this much away. And that made all the difference. I don't do Starbucks, says James. I say, all right. Okay. For me, it was Starbucks for the drinks and Dunkin' Donuts for your cream cheese bagel. And that's the best life. Oh, gosh. All right. You guys know me too well by now, do you not? Anyways, Dax now with a body slam to MJF. MJF down, gets Dax off. Body slam to Dax. No sold his body slam. That was beautiful. He grabs his legs. It was about to go to the elbow strike to the crotch of Dax. Dax once again getting out of the way to safety. MJF throwing him over to the ropes. Rebounds. Dax running over to MJF. And MJF, I think, is faking an ankle injury over here. But Adam Cole, of course, he's in love. He's in such love with MJF that he's obviously showing his concerns here. And it is official. A real World Championship match between Starks and CM Punk, with, of course, Ricky Steamboat serving as a special guest referee. They're calling it the Real World Championship. I believe that's an actual championship now, I believe. Real World title is going to be the line next week. Hot or cold tea? It's hot, brother. They take it hot TV. It's starting. That's right. And here we are, MJF now. Wow. Dax is mad. Slap to the face of MJF, and MJF now with a slap to the face of Dax. There you go, and now Cash Vito getting involved, Adam Cole getting involved, all four men in the ring at the moment, and there's a lot of arguments going on, lots of anger, aggression, the referee trying to make some peace over here, and trying to get these people back on the apron. Picture-in-picture, perfect time for a picture-in-picture in the middle of all this chaos. There could have not been a worse time for a picture-in-picture, come on. Okay, all four men start to battle it out, and now they're all ringside. We got Cash Wheeler sending MJF face first into the barricade. On the other hand, we got, holy crap, look at that. Wow. Dax in control, Cash Wheeler in control. Both MJF and Adam Cole are in tough spots at the moment, guys. It's crazy. And a commercial featuring Bad Bunny? Really? And I just said that Pepsi is not good for you, but now we get a commercial of Pepsi featuring Bad Bunny in the middle of AEW Collision. Talk about the irony. That is hilarious. But we got Lance here saying, I want MJF to win. Me too. I want MJF to and Adam Cole also to win. And as much as I want for it to happen, I feel like it's not realistic enough to happen, to be honest. I want it to happen. I want MJF and Cole to win. But if you think about it, going to All In, you know, he already has the world title. He has nothing else to prove. And if you think about it, CM Punk also has a world championship now, right? The real world championship. MJF also has his own world title, so they can have their own separate title defensive, title matches. So that keeps everybody busy. So CM Punk doesn't need MJF. Punk doesn't need CM Punk. Punk doesn't need MJF. MJF doesn't need Punk right now. They can both have their own unique title defenses. FTR can have their own title defense. And everybody gets to have a title defense at All In that way, right? So that's why I feel like tonight MJF and Cole are not going to win. But I want them to win. I want them to win. We shall see. James, that's right. Picture-in-picture indeed. I wanted MJF and Cole to win the title. Me too, Tony. Me too. I want for it to happen. I just think it's hard. I just think it's not gonna. I think it's gonna be very hard for it to happen. But I want it to happen because everybody expects, MJF and Cole to split tonight. Everybody thinks that MJF's gonna turn or Cole's gonna turn, and for that reason and that reason only, I want them to prove everybody wrong and win the titles. It's kind of bad storyline that MJF wouldn't come out to tell CM Punk. I know, that was weird. I mean, CM Punk is not only claiming that he's the real world champion, but he's actually having proper title defenses for the real world championship. As a world champion, as an actual world champion myself, I would be pretty pissed if there was somebody else walking around claiming themselves that they are the world champion. I would settle, all the differences right then and there. But MJF chilling, he's chilling. The Elon Musk X title looks nice, says James. So the funny part is that, it actually is quite ironic that the X title makes its debut around the same time that Elon Musk X Twitter did make its debut. That is hilarious. At some points his lands. I know, that's right. Maybe MJF and Punk it all out. Perhaps, brother, perhaps. Wow. Very short time, by the way. We've got very few days between All In and All Out, right? And here we are. It is Dax and Cash targeting MJF. He was going to go for the double clothesline, but they grab MJF. He's a few inches away from Adam Cole. FTR having some fun at his expense. Crazy. MJF somehow using his pure strength to hit a double DDT on the FTR boys. Both Dax and Cash are down and they're out thanks to the tremendous double DDT from MJF. And now MJF crawling over to Adam Cole. Adam Cole trying to get there, trying to make the tag, but MJF a bit too far away. FTR getting in right in time and grabbing MJF, sending him over to the ropes. MJF with a nice dodge. Beautiful tag being made to Adam Cole, who gets in here. Big elbow strike to Dax, elbow strike to Cash, boot to Cash once again, and he's going to go for it. Nice clothesline. One more time. and a boot to the face again, sending Cash over to the ropes. Cash is dizzy. He's dazed. MJF gets him up on the top of his shoulders. Cash gets away by hitting with a series of elbow strikes right there. MJF slowed down but not out. Boot to the face once again of Cash, grabs him, gets him up on his shoulders, and wow, look at that. Knee to the back of the head, going for the cover, and Cash kicks out. Crazy, crazy. A week between the shows, it's insane, right? We got Rory here. Good to see you. Great to see you, Rory. Welcome, long time. Fuego del Sol with the Tornado DDT. Yeah. Wow, it's been a great show, man. A great show tonight. And of course, the main event, no different. Cash with a very slight tack to Dax. I don't think that Adam Cole realized, but Dax is a legal man now. Adam Cole with the back breaker to Cash. Dax looking to pick up the pieces. Adam Cole turning him around with a possum pin. Dax kicking out. The match still continues here. He grabs Adam Cole's leg, turning him around. And now an Irish whip to Dax. Dax bouncing off the second rope on Adam Cole, going for the cover, but Cole still with the kick out. Looking at the time here, we've got 10 minutes still left. So I thought this was the very peak of this match, and something crazy was going to happen. But we still have 10 minutes to go, so which means there's going to be more craziness to come. And cover once again on Dax. Dax kicking out at 2.6, but he kicks out, and the match still continues. A great show, really a great show. Wow. Whew. All right, and the fans were excited. They're making noise. People on their feet over here. Pretty damn cool. And MJF now tagged in, going after Dax. Cash Wheeler already knocked out. He's not on the apron. Dax is left to fend for himself here. And wow, Cash Wheeler just pulls Adam Cole out of the ring. Wow, Cash Wheeler tags himself in here. MJF was about to hit Cash Wheeler with a pile driver. Cash Wheeler turning it around. MJF turning it around. Once again trying to hit him with the pile driver. Cash Wheeler now has MJF where he wants him. Adam Cole getting in here with a super kick to Cash. And MJF with the possum pin. And a kick out one more time. Crazy. I thought that was it. Adam Cole one more time with a super kick to Cash. And Dax another time. We got a pile driver and a super kick combined from MJF on Cash, but Cash still kicks out. The fact that he kicked out of the pile driver plus the super kick combined, I think FTR is going to win. How do you kick out of that and not win? I'm certain now that the FTR is winning. There's no way, for anybody to kick out of the pile driver plus a super kick combined. You don't do that. So the fact that Cash did it means that FTR is winning. Too many super kicks nowadays. Yeah, James. And when Adam Cole was hitting the super kicks to Dax, to Cash, and then to Dax, and then to Cash, and then to Cash again, I thought the same. Too many super kicks. I believe, maybe after Shawn Michaels retired, super kicks became common. I feel like even when he was around, even when he was wrestling, maybe until WrestleMania 26 even, super kicks were not all that common. He retires and super kicks are now as common as clothesline, I feel. A big clothesline, by the way. That being said, huge clothesline from Cash to Cole. He grabs him, sends him chest first into the turnbuckle. And now the FTR boys are looking for a double superplex on Adam Cole. Adam Cole trying to fight these guys back. Big punches to the gut of Dax, sending him off the top rope. Also, punches and elbow strikes to Cash, knocking them off the top, both of them. Adam Cole now looking to fly off the top turnbuckle. And Ron Duty says the Usos and Bucks played out super kick. That's true. That is true. Very, very true. And here we are now. Cash still down. Dax very quickly climbs to the top of the turnbuckle looking for a superplex. Looks like he's got to be able to do it. Looks like he's got it. He's going for a superplex. He does it. Big superplex to Adam Cole, following that up with a frog splash from Cash Wheeler. And now a cover from Dax. It's a 1, it's a 2, and a kick out. MJF nowhere to be seen. That's right, Tony. 1, 2, and a kick out. MJF nowhere to be seen. But all in all, I must say, tonight has been a banger of a show. Really, such a cool show tonight. A total banger, without a doubt. And we're waiting for MJF to show up, because it seems like he's been out of the action for a good 2 or 4 minutes now. And he's now on the apron. He's trying to get the tag done. He's not really, stretching his arm. Oh wow, the tag's been made. And actually, Dax allowed for the tag to be made. He allowed for Adam Cole to go over there and tag in MJF, and now they're looking eye to eye, face to face. MJF with an elbow strike, Dax with an elbow strike. They're going back and forth over here. Dax with a series of elbow strikes and chops here to the chest of MJF, rocking his world with every single chop. And one more time, he's going to go for an uppercut. MJF with a boot to the gut here. FTR's Dax in trouble. MJF running over to the ropes, rebounds. Dax with an elbow strike to the head. One more time, rebounds, clothesline. MJF turning it around. He's looking for a pile driver. Dax turning it around. He knocks him over. Possum pin from MJF to Dax, and it's a kick out again at 2. Great show, really a great show. And Dax is now looking for a... What is he looking to do? He's looking for a power bomb. A turn... Oh my goodness. Beautiful move. MJF down, cover, and a kick out. No surprise there. Got 6 more minutes left. Wow. You know, sometimes you feel too much talking and you feel out of breath. I love it when that happens. You know, when your throat's all dried up and you're like out of air because the show is so energetic. The action is so good that you just cannot stop talking about it. I love when that happens. That's right. Damn good match. I agree, True. This is like a pay-per-view quality match. So good. I remember when we did the Watchalong for WrestleMania 38, yeah. I remember, I was like, my throat was killing me. 2 days, I lost my voice. After WrestleMania, I couldn't speak for an entire day. I remember, it was crazy. 39 was not the same. I mean, 39 was so much lighter. 38 was just electrifying. I mean, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin, we had Kevin Owens, we had Vince McMahon. We had so much stuff going on. 38, 39, Cody Rhodes made his return. It was incredible. 39 was not the same. Not so good. I'm hoping that WrestleMania 40 also makes me lose my voice because it's WrestleMania. It should make me lose my voice. But again, here with the cover and a kick out. Kick out right here. Don't know if for WrestleMania we'll be watching it from the studio, or from actually the building, WrestleMania itself. Still don't know. Perhaps we will get to know in like a couple months. And a super kick here from Adam Cole. He's running over to the ropes again. Dax with an uppercut to Cole. Cole down. Holy crap. Sorry, that was Cash with the uppercut, and Dax now staring down. Oh, the turn's about to come. Don't tell me that. MJF, did you guys see that? He just sacrificed himself for the sake of Adam Cole. Did you see that? We were robbed, says Tony. Wait, what's happening? What the...
Was a fucking main event.
What? Oh. Oh my gosh. What a main event, what a match, but what a look at the faces of the people sitting around the ring. Everybody's disappointed. You've got their hands on their heads, everybody looking on in shock. That was so quick. That's right, True. MJF took the pin. You're right. Crazy. FTR retains the AEW World Tag Team Champions. They've done it. They're still your champions, which means that next week we're going to be watching these guys, FTR, going up against Brian Cage and Big Bill in the Tag Team Championship match. It's going to be good. Adam Cole now giving the props to FTR, shaking their hands. It was a great match. They all should be very proud of each other. Really a good job. And MJF just slapping himself in the thigh. He's not happy about, losing this opportunity at becoming the Tag Team Champions. True says, watch MJF. There could be something coming. We've still got about 2 more minutes left. There could be something happening right about now. All right, James, my brother. It was a great match. Great match indeed. Gary gives the show an 8 out of 10. I like that, Gary. Tony says, we were robbed. I agree with that. Totally. Yeah. Are we going to get something right now? I mean, MJF seems like he's about to break down into tears. Except we don't really see any tears, right? We don't see any tears. Not even crocodile tears. And now Adam Cole consoling MJF, handing him his World Championship, his title, trying to encourage him, trying to motivate him, and telling him, you're still the champion, you're still my man. There you go. Still no crocodile tears, none of that stuff. Oh dear, MJF, that acting is not working on us at least. I think we can all see through MJF here. Adam Cole's clapping. Is MJF gonna hit Adam Cole in the head with that world title? Because I think it could be happening here. It's very likely that he does that. Oh my goodness, he's in position. He's in position. It's not gonna happen though. It won't happen. No way it's happening. No way it's happening. It will not happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. It can't. Yeah. It's not happening. It will not happen. He's gonna hug him from behind, is he not? He is going to hug him from behind. This bromance is gonna continue because this bromance is money. He's gonna hug him. Hug him out, MJF. Hug him out. Do it. Hug him out, MJF. Come on. What are we waiting for? That's right. This is true bromance right here. Oh my. Everybody thought they're gonna split. He's gonna turn. And what would you expect? A wrestling show ending on this note. Bromance in full force right here. MJF hugging out Adam Cole. And with that being said, we wrap up an incredible episode of Collision. Gary gave it an 8 out of 10. I will give it an 8.5 or even a 9 actually. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a great show. And the best part about it is that this whole bromance between MJF and Cole is here to stay, at least for now. It's great. MJF going Roman in 3-2. Not yet, Tony. Not yet. 9 out of 10 indeed from Tony as well. I like that. For me as well, this show gets a solid 9. I liked it. Thank you everybody for joining me here tonight. It was great watching Collision with you, as it always is. All the shows, you guys make all the shows worth watching. So thank you for all the love, all the support. A very happy Saturday night to everybody again. A very happy weekend again. Tomorrow night the fun continues as we're going to be watching the Great American Bash live right here. It's going to be a great show. We're going to be watching the debut of Gable Stevenson. We're going to be watching a big triple threat match for the North American Championship and more tomorrow night. Great American Bash. It's going to be good. Thank you once again. James gives it an 8. I love that. True. Do you give it a 6.9 or a 7.9 or a 9.9? Let us know. Once again, thank you everybody for the love. I hope you all sleep well. Take care. Good night. And of course, I'm going to be seeing all of you guys tomorrow for the Great American Bash. Much love everybody once again. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And True also with an 8. I like that. I like that. And with that being said, we go off the air. Thank you everybody very much. Have a good night, sleep well, and much love. Take care. And if David's watching, I know that he was all excited about his birthday. If David's watching, happy birthday, David, once again. Alright guys, take care. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love.